what's up? It's Paige. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is for my skeptics, my non-believers, my questioning people, I guess, if you're already kind of in this. Anybody doubting law of attraction or the power of the universe, I think this video will be very powerful to you because it was absolutely profound to me when I learned this and when I really realized the actual tangibleness of the law of attraction in the universe. Now, if you have no idea what the law of attraction is, you've never heard of it before, in summary, it's the concept that like attracts like. I think on a very surface level, we understand this because you see people that have a negative attitude all the time and they have bad things happen to them and they're like, well, I mean, your attitude probably wasn't the best. It's a concept that we know and is very accepted in our society nowadays. Going deeper into that, the law of attraction is saying that your thoughts and your feelings create your reality. Now, we understand that we have a mind. All of us need a mind in order to live. That's what makes us uniquely us and able to live the lives that we do. However, we were in a phase of society where we only really saw the separateness between us and the world around us. And I can feel tangibly that my hand is a separate entity than the energy that is around me or than my hair. And this is where I get confused and probably the whole entire world gets confused if you actually think about it. Okay, my perspective, my attitude on something that is good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, how can that, something that is not tangible, be something that has an influence on something that is tangible? That's what I want to talk about today. This is about quantum physics, people, and I know anybody who is hearing this might just click off this video because they're like, wait, hold on, this is over my head, but it is not. There are plenty of things in this world that you accept and use to the highest of their ability that you have no idea how they work. Like, for example, electricity or gas or gravity. Do you really think you could last 10 days without being able to have a fire? But what is fire? What is a tree? What is my hair? What is the ground? What is all of this? And that goes back to basic science, something that we do understand. And that's honestly a lot of what this is going to be. It's a balancing act between things that you could not possibly comprehend in the three-dimensional world and things that are completely understandable in the three-dimensional world. We were talking about what we can understand as science that we all know, which is that we are all cells. They're conjoined in that have emerged these different qualities to them, like the cells of a human have emerged these amazing qualities of the brain and consciousness. So that being said, that proves right there that you are a part of the universe. We are all the same thing. We are all a bunch of cells. The air that is around you right now is very similar to you. This is the same as me. Like a chair is me. I am you. There really is no difference other than the way and the patterns that things are joined. Pause the video and take a break if you need some time to digest just that, because that in itself is really profound because you start being able to see yourself as energy. And as we know, energy is power, which leads me to the secret, which is the law of attraction. Mind shapes perception. We already talked about that. If people have attitudes about something and change their perception, they can change their attitude about the topic, and thus they might have a better time doing whatever they're doing. With that statement, mind shapes perception, let's dive into what the mind actually is. Mind is consisting of thoughts, feelings, and patterns that you have. Patterns to help you live and to breathe automatically. If not most of your patterns are something that you are completely unaware of, that you have patterned and you just do it without really being aware of it. That's your subconscious and your unconscious side. The thoughts and feelings category is more on the conscious side of things because those are things that if you really wanted to, you could slow down so you can pay attention and really distinguish what's going on. Now, I read somewhere that you have about 60,000 thoughts come into your head a day. So obviously, who has the time to be able to slow down and think consciously every single one of the thoughts that you have? That's not very helpful. However, if you start on the side that you don't really understand, which is your patterns and things that aren't really something that you come in contact with on the regular, you can start to identify different areas that you are attracting things. So like I said, we're going from like huge scale of like, oh, there's so much to understand to things that we can grasp and are on a smaller scale. Hopefully by now it doesn't seem as taboo as it might have felt beforehand. Like I said, you're able to identify patterns of problem in your life, something that you aren't satisfied with. So for example, let's just say that after watching this video, you realize that a pattern in your life is that you have a lot of crummy cars. Your cars always seem to break down on you. They always seem to have issues. You're just always having some sort of transportation problem. Now from there, you can consciously and intentionally to see thoughts and feelings that you have on a reoccurring basis support the belief that your car sucks. I guarantee that you think and worry about that more often than you are aware of. This is where you can stop. You can choose not to react negatively towards the fact that you even have those thoughts. You can just realize and have that awareness around them, and that's when you can start to create your own reality, because you're aware of these thoughts and these feelings that you're having, your car being bad. You're now able to shift those into being grateful for the little things about your car that are good. Thus, you're no longer attracting the like of this belief, which would be the shitty car. Start attracting a car that works, and possibly a new car, whatever you want, really, whatever you start to believe in, and using the law of attraction is the way to do that. Probably wondering what the line is between thoughts of good vibration and thoughts of bad vibration, and honestly, that's where your feelings will come into play. If you feel good, you're thinking good things. If you feel bad, you are thinking negative things. Because we live in a world of frequency. There's so many different cells and particles in this universe. As you know, they vibrate at different frequencies. Things solid, liquid, or gas. Realize that bad vibes, those lower vibrations, are going to feel heavy. They're coming from a lower place where things are a lot more condensed. If you think about it in the scale of the universe, on Earth, it is a very dense 3D place. You can hold on to your arm and you don't go through it. At a different vibrational frequency or dimension, third dimension, other energies that are at play here, that consciousness, that power. Now, I don't want this to scare anyone, because I know as soon as I heard this, I was like, oh my God, I can never think a bad thought again. I don't want to attract anything negative in my life. That in itself is fear. And like I've said previously in my videos, if you are operating out of a place of fear, you are not operating out of a place of love. So go through every situation with the intention of gratitude, growth, and prosperity, happiness, abundance. For we are human, you will always have thoughts pop into your head, and some of those can be intrusive, not what you want to attract into your life, but it comes up into your head for whatever reason. That's where you'll be relieved to know that the law of attraction delays with resistance. You are not in alignment with what you want or what you're thinking or feeling. There will be some type of inner resistance or outer resistance, depending on what it is, that starts to present itself. It's also good to know that affirmations are 1,000% more powerful than negative thoughts. If you have an area of your life that's doing poorly compared to other areas of your life, or just overall, take the time to dissect your mindset about the topic and how you can be more grateful for the things that are around you already. You can attract things that you actually want in your life and things that you actually want to experience. I think that is enough of a summary for this topic. It is quite a bit of information, so I don't want to bore you or overwhelm you with too much information, but if you are interested in hearing more about this topic or have any questions about law of attraction in general, leave a comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. I'd love to hear about it and be able to help you along your journey. But if you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I really enjoy being able to help you guys and just help you throughout your journey, as well as you guys helping me throughout mine. You know, it's mutual support. I feel it. But I wish you guys so well, and I will see you in a later video. Bye for now.